What's up, y'all? So your girl is moving. It is May 5th and I am getting up out of here. So I really just wanted to make this video about me packing up because guess where I'm moving? Back with my granddad. Just for a few months until I move into my new place, which I will tell y'all more about in another video. As of right now, okay, anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to it because I am recording on my phone because, girl, why is my camera out of commission? My LCD screen literally fell off, so I have to take it to the camera repair shop to get it fixed. All right, y'all, so I know I didn't tell y'all that I was cooking, but I seasoned some chicken like 2 days ago because I've been like really I've really been feeling for some barbecue chicken. So I'm making barbecue chicken, mac and cheese, and corn as the last meal that I'm cooking in here, which I'm super excited for because, you know, I didn't really cook majority of this time that I was in this apartment. So super excited for that. Right now, I am taking out stuff that I'm not gonna use at my granddad's house, so can wrap it up. All right, y'all. So it is the next day, and actually last night after I got done eating, me and Poppy ended up going to our friend's house. We ended up going over there for Cinco de Mayo because our friends were just doing something over there. But now we're back to business. My winter stuff, I'm finna go ahead and put that, like stuff that I know I'm not finna wear during the summer, I'm finna just go ahead and pack that up in a box and then put it to the side because I'm not taking it to my granddad's house. I'm only taking clothes to my granddad's house that I know for sure I'm gonna wear. So, yeah. All right, first we're gonna start with this apartment, bruh. It's been a journey, and I can really just say that I'm glad that it's over because I've just accumulated a whole bunch of debt in this apartment. Originally, I was gonna talk about this in a separate video, but I think I'm gonna just, you know, I might as well just talk about it in this video. Okay, I'm finna open it. 1 second. I went into this apartment with $2,000, and that is why I highly recommend niggas do not move out unless you got a plan and you got more than $2,000, especially if your rent is pushing $2,000. Now, mine is not super close to $2,000, but it's up there, like $400 away from it. Base rent here is $1,623. So after like all the fees and like my water bill and stuff like that, everything came up to like $1,720. Oh, my friends are here. 1 second. Okay, but yeah, so moving into the apartment with only $2,000, I don't want to say it was me like going out on a limb, but I just really wanted to like move out and just be in my own space already. So that's why I did it. But it really cost me like me now having to pay off a whole bunch of companies. Well, let me not even say a whole bunch of companies because really it's only First Franklin that, like, First Franklin is outside of school loans. First Franklin is the only loan company that I took out personal loans with that is a big amount. Now, when I think back on this, it's actually funny because I was literally telling people that, you know, it got harder for me to pay rent but I was telling people that it got harder for me to pay rent when I like was part-time. But like my friend was telling me, he was like, nah, actually, I think it was hard for you to pay rent like from jump. Like no matter how much money you was making, I think it's always been hard for you to pay rent. And I don't necessarily think it was from like irresponsible decisions or anything like that because I was handling my business, y'all. I was handling my business. So I don't know exactly what happened. Like I would have to literally do a full sit down and think back, like, where did I go wrong on this whole thing? But all I know is looking back on it, like overall right now, I just took out a whole bunch of loans. Another reason why I'm glad that I'm moving out of this apartment is because it was good for a first apartment. Like I do feel like some of the stuff that I experienced in here could have been avoided had I, you know, just been more prepared going into it. I will say, Overall though, I will say that it is a good company. If I had the means, I would renew my lease. Actually, everything that I'm experiencing is all in God's timing. He is allowing for me to go through with having to leave this apartment and stay with my granddad for a little bit and try again with the roommate, you know, because the other thing that was driving me towards getting this apartment was the fact that I didn't want to wait to get a roommate. Matter of fact, I didn't even want a roommate at all. But you don't realize what you need until you don't got it, bro. I probably wouldn't even have accumulated any debt if I had a roommate, because I would have been able to afford my portion of the rent instead of the whole thing. Honestly, I'm not even complaining about like this whole thing at all either. So I hope it doesn't come off that way, because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm grateful that I was able to get approved for the apartment and I was able to get in it and experience everything that I did, because experience is your best teacher sometimes. Other times you just need to take people's word for it, especially if they done been through it. I haven't talked about this on YouTube yet, and I don't know if y'all peeped game already, but my dog passed away. It was such a sad day, but that happened back in November, and honestly, months before that, it was just hard for me to be paying all the bills, and also paying for chaos like all by myself, because he was a big dog and just his basic necessities alone were expensive. So again, another reason why I'm glad that I'm gonna be able to move out of this apartment and then try again with a roommate and without a dog, because I'm not gonna get a dog, probably not gonna get a dog again until I get a house. That's pretty much all that I have for y'all right now. I know I'm yapping a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the yapping right here, finish up putting everything in this closet, and then I'm gonna update y'all in the next like 30 minutes. So here is the update on the closet. It's mainly hangers and stuff now because I got all of the clothes down. So I'm finna put the hangers up, and then I'm finna start taking stuff off of the shelf. I still haven't figured out how I want to pack those pillows yet, because I didn't have those pillows when I came into the apartment. It was something that I kind of added on. So yeah, oh, and also shoes and stuff that's on the ground. So I'm gonna give y'all the update on the living room that Destiny and Poppy are doing. Well, Poppy's doing the kitchen and Destiny's doing the living room. But yeah, so it is currently 1:01 p.m. and closet is almost done. Living room is pretty much good. Majority of the stuff that's left is my room, so I am working on getting all of my clothes put up, because majority of my room is closed. And furniture, I think we're gonna take the bed apart tomorrow. Majority like of the moving is going to happen tomorrow, so like putting stuff in the storage. I'm probably gonna take some stuff to my granddad's house today, just depending on how, well, it's not even depending on how I feel, because I'm gonna do it. But I'm so thankful and so grateful for my men and my friends that are coming to help me. But I'm gonna get back to it, and I'm gonna update y'all again in the next hour. I am gonna show a little bit of me packing the bed, because we need to see some progress in here. Okay, I don't need to walk in here again and see this bed looking like this. Okay, y'all, it is 2:13 p.m. and we are wrapping up. We are about to go get some Chick-fil-A. It wasn't requested by me, it was requested by Destiny. So like sometimes it's soft as a misty rain that gently touches my soul. All right, y'all, so I'm back home. It is currently like 3:15. I'm about to take a nap because I am pretty tired. My eyebrows look kind of cute. Yeah, I'm about to take a nap, and then I'm gonna get back to it, because your girl, you're gonna sleepy. That Chick-fil-A put me right out. All right, what's up, y'all? We're back at it. It is 1 o'clock in the morning, and I am not done packing, but I'm pretty much almost done with the clothes. I am putting all of the clothes that I'm taking to my granddad's house and these pink bags. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just got majority. Let me show y'all. Majority of the clothes are off the bed now. We already touched on, like, you know, this apartment was a good, like, first apartment. I learned what I needed to learn. So I'm glad that I'm leaving, not just because, you know, this apartment drained me or anything, which technically it really did, but don't let my granddad hear that, child. I also just feel like you never really know if you're ready for something until you do it. I never in my mind once thought, like, you know, I'm gonna get in this apartment and I'm gonna be able to, like, just live comfortably. Like, those words actually never crossed my mind. But I did go into the apartment thinking, like, I should be able to afford everything, like be able to afford my bills, because I literally made 3 times the rent. I was paying rent, and my rent and water were included, so that's one bill, and then Georgia Power and my Wi-Fi and my phone bill. Those were my 4 main. Oh, and I also had renter's insurance, but then I stopped paying that at some point in time when money got funny. So that was one thing, but that was only $20. But those 4 were my major 4 bills right there. Think that it would be wise for people to consider those 4 major bills. Unless you're already not paying your Wi-Fi or your phone bill, you can take those away. But consider those bills, and if you're paying on something like a payment plan or like anything that you may already be paying on that you are paying off while you're still at your parents' house, you need to add that into your budget and then decide if you will be making enough to afford the apartment, or if you simply just need to make more money to afford the apartment. I am never like pro don't move out, but I am pro move with sense. And I just think, like, you don't have to not move out because you can't afford it. If anything, make a way for you to afford it and still move out. You are the only one that knows your financial situation. You and God. You know what you have, what you don't have. You know what you can afford and what you can't afford. Hola vlog. So it is the next day. It is 12:06 p.m. and we are on the move. We definitely have to move, like, swiftly, because what time do you have to leave? So max time that Poppy and Destiny can be here is 3:30, and I'm sure that's also around the time that Cyan and Ty are also gonna leave. That's what we are doing right now. Me and Poppy are going to go get the U-Haul. But I have some stories because I am low-key getting a hunger headache. But I will update y'all when we get the U-Haul. All right, y'all. So just made it to my granddad's house. Hey, Grandma. Y'all, so I made it back to the storage unit. We got Ty outside.
A few moments later.
Bro, how did we get here, bro? Like,
I think we should put it somewhere so we can. Just want to move it to the side so we can focus on.
all right, update, y'all. It is currently 3:57 p.m. and I ended up leaving the house. Like, when I got back to the house, I dropped everything off. Well, after I dropped everything off at my granddad's house, I came back to my house so I could get the rest of the stuff that I was bringing to my granddad's house, and also helped them, like, put some stuff in the storage. I literally only put my mirror in there. I ended up leaving because Destiny had to be at work at 4, so I just dropped her off at work. Back home, it's 6 o'clock. This is what she looks like right now. I literally still have stuff actively in the dryer, bruh. Why did I lose? Oh, and this freaking stuff on the patio. That stuff, I'm throwing that away. This is my room. Oh my gosh, bro. This is crazy. I forgot what it looked like while it's empty in here. Me and Poppy are about to eat. After we eat, we're gonna go by Walmart to get an air pump for my air mattress, because I'm gonna sleep here tonight and tomorrow night as well. No, it's right here. I thought you put that in your bag. I didn't know they got married. We are on the final stretch of the apartment. Today is Thursday, May 8th. Right now, I'm about to go return the air mattress that I got yesterday, because I don't remember if I told y'all, but the air mattress that I had a built-in inflator, which I didn't know until after I bought it. So I'm about to go return that in exchange for a drill so I can take down my TV mount, because my granddad has a drill, but the drill is in his car. Well, it's in his truck at work. He said that I could come by the house. No, he said I could come get him tomorrow morning and he'll take it down, but I want the TV mount down today. What did I run over? Did I hit that? No, I don't think so. Alright, so I ended up running out of storage again. Sorry, forgot my mic. So I ended up getting an impact driver from Walmart, and we're about to see if we can take down this TV mount by ourselves. Independent black woman day vlog. I knew my these little socket thingies. The biggest one that I have is too small, and I knew that it was gonna be too small when I was at Walmart, but I was like, I'm gonna get it anyways just to see. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit neither of them. So I'm about to go to Home Depot, and then I'm gonna get back to y'all. It's currently 2:57. Home Depot is 7 minutes away. So let me tell y'all why I am pissed, and I could literally cry right now. Like, tell me why. I went to, remember how I told you I went to Walmart, and these are too small, right? But this is the shape. So I went to Home Depot thinking that they had the answer to all my problems. It says, in fact, let me show y'all. It says hex bit socket set, right? So it should look like the first ones that I just showed y'all. I'm not finna take this back out because it really blew me. These things are squares, bruh. These are squares. Those are not hexagons. But it's 3:58 and I gotta go ahead and start getting ready for my friend graduation dinner. Ciao. I look so rough, but y'all, I'm officially out of the apartment. It is May 9th. I literally had just finished cleaning when the leasing manager had came to like do the inspection. But now I'm about to go take some of this stuff to the storage and then the rest of it to my granddad's house and go from there.